let's talk about the business, right? Like building different revenue streams as a producer. What are like, because I know you do a lot, so I'm curious, what are your biggest revenue streams as a producer?
Biggest revenue streams as a producer, I would say, up first, of course, is still going to be the music. It's still going to be the beats. But I will say it's because, like, in the beginning, like, you know, I ran it up super crazy, like, on the online stuff and built the brand up. And now where the name is, like, you know, you could do a custom exclusive for somebody and charge a really nice amount, you know, or build a song around. They might be independent. That's where, honestly, the majority comes from, is like a lot of independent up-and-coming artists, placements here and there, too, you know, of course, but a lot of independent up-and-coming artists that have, like, a team around them. They might have a budget, and they're like, look, you know, we'll pay you, you know, a few grand or however much to build this beat around here real quick, you know, stuff like that. You can do really well on that end. You know, you build up your name. Not the kits, the VST
I was
instruments.
Say, you have
industry kits is a huge chunk, always has been. You know, but we've been doing it since like I've been selling kits since like 2010 or so, but industry kits been around since like 2012. So crazy. It better be going crazy after a decade. But you know, it's definitely seen its better years though. The kit shit is hard as hell nowadays. Like that shit is, and we are all feeling that. So it's like, that's a thing too. Like it's. Honestly, like the revenue streams are all over the place. Like, you know, Twitch live streaming, especially when I had like a deal with Twitch. I was in a little deal where they would help out a little bit too. They were going around trying to get creators and stuff like that. But that only lasted, you know, a little bit. You just different things that come around, you know. But I also do I do other stuff on the side. Like most of my stuff is music related. But I always try to come up with like side hustles and invest some money into other things too that are not at all music related. Like I'm starting my new brand called Spread Light, which I've always wanted to do that because I'm like, you know, I don't claim to be like some people like, oh, you're like you never get down or nothing. Like you're so positive all the time. Like not like depression and anxiety and all that runs like heavy in my family, and I'm like real open with that. Like doesn't matter. Like, you know, sometimes we're all human, we get down, but spreading light is like something I've always, you know, been big about. And like that's going to be like basically merch, candles, music events, you know, all types of different things. But basically with this message of like spread light, you know, spread positivity. So I'm super excited about that.
That's dope.
And then I have other things like over the years, I just always try to like, and that's always my advice to anybody, especially if you're laying your foundation and you're doing well, is like, it's great that you're killing it and whatever it is you're doing, but spread that around, you know what I mean? Because like, you know, you don't want to, you know, they always say you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, you know what I mean? Even if you're like the top most killing it producer in the game and like you're on top of the top, you should take some of that, you know what I mean? And go, let me go open up this little business. Let me go invest this into this website I always wanted to do. Let me go over here and, oh, I got a homie that does this business that's completely unrelated, but like, you know, he could use this chunk of money and I know it would take his business to the next level. And then maybe I could buy in over here, or, you know, just think like, you know what I mean? That's how you get like the longevity for real. Yeah. So my income streams are like all over the damn place, but musically it still is like the most chunk is still on the producer side is I get a lot from doing stuff like that. Like I said, independent, you know,
producing beats, making, you know, custom beats,
industry kits, custom beats. The placements still do well, but like you said, like, I mean, you could get a placement and it's like, yo, like what the fuck? This was nothing basically. Like we got a couple grand up front and like,
it's unpredictable. Like, I think.
Yeah, but then sometimes you could get one and you're like, whoa, you know what I mean? But it, like you said, it's unpredictable and it just depends on how it does, how it performs, really.
Yeah, yeah.